So this topic, Amin, you proposed it in the Red Notice episode. So this is very topical, right?
Yes.
Coming off of Red Notice, Red One. Gryla is a shapeshifter, and Amin in the episode said, Zach, who would you shapeshift into? But then when I said, hey guys, I got a topical CT5, Amin said,
went straight to
that's stupid. What a terrible CT5. Why would we do this?
No, I didn't say terrible.
I don't even remember what your suggestion was.
I don't either. Like, even as Mayes is telling me, it still sounds like a foreign suggestion from someone else.
You guys did a whole riff of who you would shapeshift into. You asked Zach who he would shapeshift into, and then you said, oh, this would be a good CT5. Nothing's ringing a bell.
Nothing's ringing a bell, but now you guys know why I get so excited when I listen to old episodes, and as we're talking about something, I come to my own conclusion, and then I hear myself say the same conclusion. I'm like, oh yeah, nice.
That actually frustrates me, because when it happens to me, I'm like, why wasn't I quicker on this joke? Like, because I think of it in real time as I'm listening, right? And then like 2 seconds later, I say, I'm like, I gotta be quicker than that.
No,
and then you blame me because I edited it wrong.
When have I done that?
In your head.
I'm just imagining. I'm shape-shifting into your thought process.
Wow, you're shape-shifting incorrectly, my friend.
Oh, you know what's funny? I did remember bringing up shape-shifting.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember what the topical one was.
I thought it was from the law-abiding citizen reference I made that Zach has turned into. What's his name?
In London is Fallen?
No, that's next week's episode.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about law-abiding citizen. No, you guys fucked up. I'm talking about when we did the CT5 crossovers, and then I decided that my crossover was going to be Zach.
That was in your head when you said it, but you said it in the Red One. You're like, oh, shape-shifting. You're like, I remember.
I'm not doubting.
Yeah,
I'm not doubting
it was your OLI and movie crossovers, and then you brought it up again in next week's pick. In this week's pick, London Has Fallen.
Yeah. Wait, what was the topical one, Mayes? I missed that.
Shapeshifting.
Oh, shapeshifting was the topical one.
Yes, yeah. Thank you for joining us.
CT5 shapeshifts would be topical because we just talked about it in Red One. And then Amin said, remind me what shapeshifters are.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I got you. I thought you meant that there was a topical one and then shapeshifters overcame it. No. But yes, Amin not remembering what shapeshifters is, that's confusing.
Shapeshifters are.
No, the topic of shapeshifters, you dickhead.
Oh, okay.
So I told Zach, I'm trying
as
much as possible to avoid superheroes.
Now you the ignorant motherfucker.
Wait, we gotta add that. Is it on there?
Now you the ignorant motherfucker.
Oh, also I have a surprise for you guys.
Not yet.
Oh, whoa!
Not yet.
Whoa!
Not yet.
That's what he's saying to yacht coach.
Wait, hold on.
Not yet.
Is he saying? Are there two different not yets he's saying, or is it the same one?
That's the same one.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
That's the different one.
Not yet. Not yet.
This is him
How
pleading.
come you coach him but not me?
This is him pleading to yawn the diddling coach when Amin sends him in to take friendly fire as an investigative detective.
Guys, young Frank Dukes has 7 lines.
We got them all, right?
Sport. They're all here.
Yes.
I wasn't going to steal it. If you expect me to be punching bad, you can forget about our deal.
that one's insane. He says Arl deal?
Arl deal. Arl deal.
Yeah. Punching bad, you can forget about our deal.
Arl deal.
You can forget about Arl deal.
Arl deal.
How come you coach him but not me?
God.
Not yet.
Honestly, we could just do CT5, young Frank Dukes lines, and just play them all right now.
You just got to get your order down.
Yeah, you just got to get your order down.
I like the second not yet because he says it with a little more emphasis.
Second not yet would definitely be higher.
Not yet.
In it.
Yeah, there's more urgency.
Not yet. God. Not yet.
Yeah. Chet. And that one's more Chet than yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey,
Holmgren.
I mean, who's going to be the starting center for the Thunder for a while?
Not yet. Man, that's incredible.
Oh, man.
Only
We were
7
talking
lines, though.
Maze, Zach and I were talking on the radio today, and we said that from now on, when we have disagreements, we just got to accuse the other one. Now you the ignorant motherfucker. Now you the ignorant motherfucker. Oh, my God. But yeah, so you were saying...
I'm trying to avoid superheroes because I feel like that is like Hulk. I don't want to be Hulk, but that would be like a
Hulk
pretty
anyway.
obvious. I don't want to be him, but I'm just
I
saying that's
wouldn't
like an
mind,
obvious
man.
one.
I wouldn't mind being Hulk.
But there is something that I want to do, and I've been scouring the movies here, and I don't think I can do it without being a superhero. So I think I gotta.
You're
just
trying
bite the
to
bullet on
see,
that one.
I get the vibe that you both are trying to like craft, like you're trying to put a hat on a hat.
I'm not trying to craft anything.
A little fedora.
I definitely thought about shape-shifting into his fedora.
Stop saying pics.
Not yet.
I'm not trying to craft anything. I done crafted it. It's done. I'm real happy with this one.
You feel like you've accomplished something?
I feel like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Whether anybody else gets it or not, they can be the ignorant motherfuckers. I don't care. I'm here to I did exactly what I wanted to do. I worked. I reverse engineered
you usually
everything
do that.
I wanted. No,
You
but in a way,
usually do what you
where
wanna do.
I had no idea what you guys were going to do. Sometimes I'll try to play along.
I play sometimes. I'm like this was one where I'm like I wanted to be cute, and I was like, you know what? Let me just play it down the middle. Let me just play it down the middle,
and that works. That works.
Yeah.
It's a great topic you can play it a bunch of different ways.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
There you go. That's
I
the
need
right
a
one. Too.
little more urgency. I need a little more urgency.
urgency. Not,
No, so I need a little bit more.
Not yet.
Yeah, there we go. Not yet.
Not yet.
This idea is just straight up bad. That algorithm is busted. It's among the worst ideas I've ever heard.
Top 5 easily.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Amin's drunk this evening, y'all, but he's got 5. CT5.
Welcome to Cinephobe Top 5, aka CT5. This is the companion podcast to the top-rated TV and film review podcast out there on the market. I checked it on Spotify. I checked it on Apple. We're rating. People love our shit. We have some of the best average ratings, and we have the most ratings out of a lot of these other shows. So don't let the weird algorithm tell you where we rank or whatever. That's all horseshit.
Not worried about it.
The people know. The people know where it's at. And that's Cinephobe, right? But what we did was we said, hey man, all this funny shit happens in Cinephobe, like young Frank Dukes and Moose and all these other characters. And we wanted a vehicle to rank our favorite moments, our favorite people, our favorite categories, best names, best 0% movies, worst 0% movies, you name it. We wanted a way to rank all these things, and we created CT5 as a result. We each go around and pick our...
I don't like that you picked funny things from Cinephobe, and then the two things you picked were Young Frank Dukes and Moose. There's a theme.
You don't think that's funny?
I wouldn't laugh
Wasn't
at them.
going to steal it.
Don't laugh then. If it's not funny, don't laugh.
I don't know. Once you put Moose in there, you're doing something. I know what you're doing there, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm not the one who made.
That's the cover of our art. That's our podcast art. They're both on there.
I want to celebrate him. I don't want to say, "Oh, look at this dumb punchline."
I didn't say dumb.
That's what you
You
implied.
brought up the word dumb.
That's what you implied. You picked two bingos.
I didn't imply anything.
You picked two bingos for funny stuff. Lots of funny stuff in Cinephobe history.
I didn't call them that either.
Well, Not yet.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for
Not yet.
You better just hover over that button today.
Just keep it going the whole episode, I guess, is the
Not yet.
episode.
This is what makes Mays not want to be creative, right? Because he's like, if I introduce this, they're just gonna call for it, constantly.
Yeah.
No, it's really not that. It's just that it has to stay in a lane. So we're in the YFD button zone. We got all 7 of his things up on the board here. Just don't ask me for old cliches, because then I got to back out. I got to switch pages. I got to go to old cliches. You know what I mean?
All right. So you'll do it for him, but you won't do it for me.
How come you coach him but not me?
How
I wasn't
come?
going to steal it.
Steal it.
Run it. Give me the whole thing.
If you expect me to be punching bad, you can forget about our deal.
You can forget about all deals.
We're calling every pitch. Throw them all. I wish you could do them all.
Not yet.
One.
Coach him but not bad. You can forget about our deal.
Cacophony of young Frank Dukes. Oh my God.
Not yet.
He's not coming up on shapeshifts for me either.
Oh shit! No,
None of you guys are shapeshifting into him.
no, because I couldn't risk not being able to shapeshift out of it.
Can you just shapeshift your voice?
Oh, no,
I'm me, but my voice sounds like
Not yet.
Oh my God.
I just got an idea for CT5.
What's that?
All right, so we take our best impression. Mays, yours might be Seagal. Mine's obviously Gerard Butler. Amin, yours could be Alvin Gentry, whatever you want. Arnold. And CT5 roles we wish we could replace with that impression.
Oh, damn! No, someone's got to be Moose though.
gotta be.
Someone's got to be Moose. What an incredible
Someone's
While
gotta
I
be
never
Moose.
considered morphing into young Frank Dukes, let me tell you, it was really hard to keep Moose off the list. It was really hard.
Why would you want that?
It really wasn't that hard for me.
Why would
but
you
okay.
want that?
Because I respect the Boulevard.
It was
And I
really
respect
hard
the
to
fans.
keep dumb Job off the
Not
list.
yet.
Off the
What?
list.
We each come up with our top 5s and our 2 outside looking ins, or OLI. Oh, I didn't mention what the category was. This week, we do CT5 characters you would love to morph into. So this is placing us into these characters in these movies. And top 5 and the 2 OLIs. Our order is Zach, then me, then Mays. Zach, who is your first outside looking in?
First outside looking in. So let me paint a little scenario for you guys. All right. I've been really thinking about heists lately, right? Of like, could I pull off a bank heist with the right people? Could I pull off a casino heist with the right people? Okay. Now, not going where you think I'm going here. Not going Thomas James Dolan, right? It's not that, even though he is the most prolific heister in Cinephobe history.
Doesn't work in teams, though.
What?
In and out bound.
Not a
it
team
works
player.
alone.
Not a team player.
Right. But I don't, yeah. But I'm not setting that up of like, all right, I'm gonna be an honest thief here. Just an honest podcaster. But I started zeroing in on like, all right, what would it take to pull off a casino heist, right? You need a lot of, distractions and misdirection. You need a lot of brute strength. You need a lot of cunning. You need a lot of smooth talking. You need someone who can kind of shake the table to get everyone out of their comfort zone. So my first OLI, as I begin this casino heist, I'm shape-shifting into a man who is going to walk in to the most prolific bar/restaurant in that casino to start the distraction. And he does that by telling them they need solutions. They don't have systems. I'm going Taffer right off the bat. Wow. I'm going in there. They think they have a 5-star Michelin restaurant in this casino. Absolutely not. I'm going to let him know every fucking thing that's wrong. I'm going to have a stress test where I drop poker chip after poker chip. That you drop 5 poker chips in there, you failed the stress test.
Yep, you're out.
Okay. Well, okay. So
Taffer from any episode you want. Pick it.
Well, what I was going to ask was, so you're clearly doing a thing. I'm not trying to disrupt your thing. We didn't establish parameters. We didn't say you had to be
wouldn't have followed him if you had.
Character, whatever. You do whatever you want.
It's kind of
I'm wondering if you had to drop your shapeshifted John Taffer into a movie, would there be a movie, or are you creating like your own new?
Creating my own
situation?
scenario here. I would drop him into any movie we've done. I think he'd be great in After Earth. Him guiding Jaden.
Well, there you go. I'm writing that down. Just because I have this category here, shapeshift and movie, John Taffer After Earth. There you go. Start strong.
I think he'd be great in that, ordering Jaden Smith around. But yeah, no, I'm creating my own scenario here as we get ready for this casino heist.
Yeah. Mayes mentioned that there are no parameters, there are no rules. I thought it was implied that we're talking about people who've been in Cinephobe, but
we've talked about Taffer in hundreds of episodes.
Okay. All right. Mayes also mentioned earlier that he didn't want to pick any superhero people with superpowers, right?
Yeah, no, I do violate that by going with Taffer, but yes.
Yeah. I myself, I won't lie, this is a power I wish I had. And when I watched this movie, I did feel an element of like almost envy. Man, must be nice. Must be nice to be able to do what that guy not only does in this scene, but does. He does it. He has this power at all times. This isn't a temporary thing or a lightning bolt or whatever. This is his life. And the scene in question is a great example of him exercising that power. It's Lionel from White Man's Burden firing a white man. God, that must be amazing.
You want to shapeshift into Lionel so you can fire a poor white man?
Shapeshift into a middle manager?
Yes, exactly.
Amin's dream here is to just be able to fire a white.
Not just fire, but to have him come in thinking he's going to get a promotion.
Yeah.
And instead,
the old switcheroo.
Tell them, you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you would shapeshift into, yes, once again, a middle management, maybe upper management, technically, at a factory.
Because middle management is the foreman, right? That's the job that Louis Pinnock is going for. I'm not middle management.
No.
All them years in the factory, all that time I put in, and I'm the fucking delivery boy.
That's right, Louis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you are.
So do
you want to practice firing him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is that what he does in the movie? He
No, I want to see how you would fire. I'll be Lionel. Right now. Yeah, I'll be Lionel if you want.
All right. No, I'm Lionel.
Or no, I'll be Louis Pinnock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
Louis, thank you for coming in. Have a seat.
What's up with that foreman job?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. And unfortunately,
I'm real excited. My family's real excited. We're trying to, move into a nicer place. I can't wait.
Not yet.
I understand.
Who's this ignorant motherfucker over here butting into our conversation? I've never seen him before.
That's what makes this so difficult, Louis. We're gonna have to let you go. We decided to go in a different direction.
What about our deal?
How come you coach him but not me?
Mayes, when is your first OLI?
Oh, man. All right. So, this one, I'm curious. I'm curious what it's like to shapeshift into this form. I'm curious. What it'd be like to be barbed wire.
Okay.
Just curious.
There's a lot of unresolved.
I'd like to know what it feels like to own my own business.
That's
what I'm curious about.
What else are you owning?
I'd like to know what it's like to be in a Casablanca movie. You know, I'm curious.
Well, at least he didn't
Dress
pick
in
out
leather.
cold.
And now I'm imagining Mayes, same head, but Pamela Anderson's body
Would.
in that outfit.
Why would I keep my head?
I don't know.
Why would you dead?
That's it. Yeah.
No, I mean, shapeshifting as a means of distraction or seduction or getting someone's attention, barbed wire. Come on. That'd be a very useful
she might be the queen
shapeshift.
of it, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you want to render Zach completely useless and dehydrated, barbed wire.
Yes, and I do.
Even with Mayes' head.
Would.
Why do you keep putting my head on it?
Oh.
You want Zach with Taffer's body?
You know what? That's the new. That's the, for all of these. Our head.
All right. OLI number 2. Where's the OLI number 1? We never really figured that out. But
The other one.
I'm in this casino heist. I've started off by infiltrating the most popular Michelin star bar restaurant in this place, and I've disrupted their business practices, right? But one person just yelling at you, it only goes so far. Yeah, I can try to bring you back in with, we got off on the wrong foot, didn't we? But at a certain point, I need someone else to be there for me to kind of smooth this over, to be cunning, to trick that person into thinking now there's a good cop, bad cop that quickly turns into a guy yelling at you. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be Clyde Shelton from Law Abiding Citizen, and I'm going to talk to you as if I'm your friend, and then I'm going to say, hey, bitch, this restaurant's not good enough.
Hey, how's this? Wait, what are you heisting? A casino?
Casino, yeah.
But you've got 2 of your heist members in the same restaurant? Just yelling at the restaurateur?
He comes in, smooths it out, starts talking to other people in the casino who oversee the businesses and the shops and everything, right?
Systems.
We're not hitting there's systems. We're not hitting the casino floor. We're not hitting the vault. We're working our way through. So now I have smoothed over what Taffer did. They're wondering where he went. Don't worry about it.
Are you
now
doing a Mrs. Doubtfire situation where you're scampering off to the bathroom and turning into Gerard Butler, coming back out,
or like behind a pillar or something? Yeah.
Taffer.
Yeah. I know where the blind spots
you're
are.
one person.
Yeah.
You're switching, coming back to continue running your
absolutely.
Your
and since I set up surveillance with my first pick, I know where all the blind spots there are and the cameras are. So now I can go off to those areas, shapeshift into now Clyde Shelton, and now I can come through. I smooth things over, and then I start getting real aggressive with the next person above.
All right. My other OLI, again, superpowers. I can't stay away from the superpowers.
Yeah. Well, your first one wasn't a superpower, but
it is a superpower.
Okay.
To Faro White?
Faro White
To
person.
America's.
Yep. But my next superpower comes, it's strength, it's agility, it's definitely hand-to-hand combat. Also, there is an element of deception as well. That I can be so subtle in my strength and excellence that some people don't even notice. Some people might actually give credit where credit is not due, rather than to me, which is how I want it. I want to slip undetected beneath the radar, beneath the proverbial lasers, while everyone is like, oh. Everyone's calling this guy over here the American Ninja. It's really me. So I want to be Steve James in American Ninja.
So you want to be the understudy?
No, I want to be the American Ninja, but but also have the superpower to let you guys think that it might be someone else.
Okay.
The theme going here.
Sensing a trend here of not
No
real
themes.
superpowers.
Never superpowers.
Powers. I'll give you powers.
The-
I wouldn't say
they're not all
superpowers.
Well, he's picking a certain
not
type.
my whole list, but there are a lot of superpowers on my list, but not the whole list.
Okay. All right. My other OLI, I did some rearranging here on the fly. So this was a late addition, but I want something that's low profile. I want, if you are chasing me or whatever, and I'm trying to hide, I want something that I can blend in plain sight and camouflage, but also I want to be able to fuck with you. So at the same time, this accomplishes both of those goals in one neat can. I'm the talking can of vegetables from Wet Hot American Summer.
You're camouflaging as a talking can.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't always have to talk.
Productive.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I can
You're
just
right.
be a can.
You could just
So
be
you
a
can
can.
be a can of vegetables, but when it behooves you, you can start talking.
Maybe throw your voice or something, right? And like,
Yeah.
or you say something when people aren't looking, they're not going to know it's coming from a can of vegetables.
And
Yeah.
you know, as within the movie, who's going to believe you when you say that can of vegetables started talking to me?
Great question.
Then I
Yeah.
transform out of the
Judicious.
can. I'm gone. They can't find the talking can anymore.
Right.
Now I'm
They
in
can
your
find-
head.
They can find the can. They just can't.
They would know.
They wouldn't be
Well, if I've
talking.
shapeshifted out of it and I've walked out of there as myself,
Yeah.
can's gone.
Okay. Got it. What if
Mind
someone
games.
tries to use the can while you're
While I'm the can,
yeah.
Oh. Well,
Shapeshift-
if they came at you
I
with
turn
the
into
can opener,
maze in their hands. It's going to be
all
pretty
of a sudden,
awkward.
this fucking tall freak.
I just wanted some vegetables. Nope. Sorry.
Are they?
Or
How are
I
they
turned into
holding
barbed
you?
wire that they're really
How are you-
confused.
Yeah. How are you able to have the strength to go from a simple can of vegetables to now I'm holding a full grown, what are you, 6'7"? Man,
Well, you think that
I'm gonna fall over.
You keep exactly.
He said
Yes.
man like the kid that says dad. Man.
who's that man?
Yes, it gets heavier
Wow.
instantly, and you tip over.
Wow.
But yeah, I gotta act quickly because I can't get to the point where then I'm getting can opened,
Right.
because that would probably be bad for me if I transform mid can opening.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be tough. Okay. Wow.
I could also transform into one of the ones later on my list, which we'll get to.
Number 5 on my list, as you know, at this point, I've gone from Taffer to Clyde Shelton from Law Abiding Citizen as I've worked my way up. And now we're getting into kind of the back room area of this casino to get into like the security of it all and to get into where we need to be with that, right? And there's no more perfect person to shapeshift into than I need someone who's got a lot of charisma still, right? Keeping that going with Clyde Shelton, who had a lot of charisma as he convinced the judge and then flipped it on the judge. I need someone who can handle themselves in case it goes south. And I need someone who has done big business before. I'm talking plutonium level business before. I'm shapeshifting into Terry Silver from Karate Kid 3. Now I'm smooth talking. I'm a big wig. The casino person's a big wig. Like now we're eye to eye, level to level in terms
why are
of.
they letting you in the back? Why are they letting Terry Silver in
I'm
the
a
back?
smooth talker, and now they know. Oh well, that shit, man. Like we've got friends in the plutonium game. We're casino owners. Like we're not innocent. And I've heard this name before. I've heard this guy. Like he's got that great place out in Malibu. Like this guy is. Well, he used to. This guy is just. Oh well, that was months ago. Oh no, that was yesterday. Wait, when was that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
So now they're like, okay, this is a guy we can trust because he's on the nefarious side of things as well.
I'm surprised he's not higher, honestly.
Well, you'll get
Yeah.
it. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Because also, you know, good looking man, very flexible, great hair, dangerous nights,
Yeah,
drinking champagne in a bathtub.
got a cool car.
Cool car with the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Good life.
Old lady.
What?
Working for him. The old lady has an old lady working for him.
I'll say, hey, you want to talk business? We can go to the hot tub.
I don't know if when Zach shapeshifts into Terry Silver, he gets the old lady secretary, but
do I get Snake?
Maybe.
Mike Barnes.
What if when you shapeshifted to Terry Silver, Amin is shapeshifted into Snake? How do you feel about that?
Oh, shit. Well, I get to boss him around.
Yeah.
He'd never go for that.
He said shapeshifted to Lionel and fire Terry Silver.
Yep. Exactly. Now you ignorant motherfucker. My number 5. You know, in some of these cases, obviously we're picking characters who have full story arcs in their respective movies, but I like to believe if I shapeshifted into them, the ending would be different. That the movie would turn out to be a success for this character rather than the heartache and failures. It's kind of like Zach becoming Terry Silver. Doesn't mean he gets defeated at the end. It just means he gets to be Terry Silver and then use Terry Silver's attributes to his advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing here. The character I want to be is a great planner. Like Terry Silver, he's also very charismatic. People like him. He infiltrates several levels before anyone even realizes what he's doing and what he's about. And what he's about is becoming really, really rich. And I can get behind that. I'd love to be really, really rich. But also what he's about is crushing people, crushing their spirits verbally. I want to be Morris Chestnut and Half-Assed Dead. But I'll be successful at it. I'd get away. I wouldn't.
Yeah. You'll use your understanding of the situation to now make it work for you. Yeah. And you want to be able to tell someone they're barren.
Yes.
I feel like you could do that.
You have been working Morris Chestnut into this goddamn CT5 a lot lately.
He's on a heater. He's on a little bit of a heater.
It's not even that good of a character.
Yeah, he's a great character, man. CT5 characters.
Maze, if Morris Chestnut never delivers the "you don't have any kids, you're barren" blow to the judge, does Amin ever bring him up again? There's no way.
I think so.
What? Yeah, like when he says,
he was pretty pro Chestnut in that movie.
He's so it's a lethal shooter ass personality.
Man. If I'd known we can make up people who are not in the Cinephobe universe and lethal shooter.
He's in a lot of episodes.
That's
you still got time. You still got four more spots on your list.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Also, I do. I mean, I see what you're going for here with some of these, but you do realize you just look like Morris Chestnut. You don't think like Morris Chestnut. You think like you.
Well, Zach was saying that he's charismatic now because he's Gerard Butler.
Well, I'm charismatic because I'm me. But I'm enacting all that charisma, that extra charisma.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
you're gonna act like that. You're gonna act like that person, and because you you get to like
it's your guys' list.
It's easier to get away with that stuff.
But I'm just saying, like Maze, does that mean you're gonna become Pamela Anderson, but you're gonna still be Maze, like talking and acting like Maze?
Hey, this is Pam here.
Yeah, hey, unfortunately, that is the case. You tried to give her my head, so I don't.
Well,
like if you're Morris Chestnut with your head on it,
it works.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a pretty sharp turn from where we've been going with these lists.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going, it's me. You know, obviously, I have the can of vegetables camouflage, which is a very baseline shapeshift. But I need to add to my portfolio here, my shapeshifting portfolio. I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to turn and do something that can fly so I can, like in Laszlo and Nadja and Nandor going bat, I want to be able to do that. I'm taking, and this is, thank you, Zach, for stoking my memory with this. I'm taking the giant condor from After Earth. I want to turn into a big ass condor and fly away.
A big ass condor. Now, would you sacrifice yourself for Jaden Smith?
No.
Why not?
Because he's seen this movie so many times.
But he's protected.
I'm
he's
talking
protected.
about you, Zach.
Yeah,
That you remember a key plot points like the condor.
he protected the birds from the fucking like
May,
lions that were up in the or were they mountain lions? Yeah, mountain lions that were like up in the nest.
Doesn't the bird get cold and die?
Yes, by protecting Jaden because he knew like, oh, this thing and this guy saved my birds, so I will sacrifice for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm purely using it as a means of transportation. I'm not sacrificing myself to save Jaden Smith.
So if I'm Jaden Smith and you're the bird, I'm like, our deal. What happened to our deal?
Into Jaden Smith?
What happened to our deal?
God damn it.
I wasn't going to steal it. How come you caught him but not me? If you expect me to be punching bad, you can forget about our deal.
You can forget about our deal.
Our deal.
Jaden. Yeah, no, I'm not even trying to see Jaden Smith. So that's an easy one for me. I just want to fly around.
I hope your baby eggs get murdered. That's what I
thought
hope.
about. And I thought about this after I'd already written this down. Thought about being the eagle from Almost Heroes. That was my other pick.
Oh, yeah,
Giant
that's a
Condor
good one.
seems
Yeah.
cooler.
That's maybe the one good thing from that movie.
Not the rubber eagle that Chris Farley fights. The stock footage of the eagle flying around.
All those different angles of it flying around. Yeah.
Yes, all the different angles. Fully realized character there.
All right. Number 4. So now as Terry Silver, I have infiltrated the back channels of said casino, getting a lay of the land. But I tell them, look, I'm but a humble businessman, right? Let me bring in, as we talk about how to improve this place, because that's where I've gotten now by infiltrating the restaurant and the higher ups with the shops and entertainment and everything. And now I'm back getting to the big wigs of the casino itself. I say, look, I don't think that your head of security is honestly all that great, right? I shouldn't even be back here if we're really thinking about it. You don't know me. Like you know of me, but you don't know me. I shouldn't be back here. Mm-hmm. So let me bring in my head of security. All right. This guy is an incredible agent. He can handle himself. He is someone who keeps a real steady hand in all scenarios, right? You give him a lie detector test, he'll beat it. You give him a do-rag, he'll wear it. It's Lieutenant Jack Cole from the Glimmerman.
Now, here's my question.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what I love.
I love Nicholas, all right?
Hey, that's not Zach here.
Man, I hope
you morph into him.
1 through 3 is somebody named Nicholas.
You're in the back of the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you morphing?
Bathroom.
See, in the middle of a conversation, like, hey guys, you guys have a restroom?
Yeah.
But you're gonna say this after you say, you guys' security sucks. I'm gonna introduce you to my security guy, but before I do, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom.
That's how good he is.
You come back out. You're Jack Cole, and you say, "Hey, I just saw my boss walking away. I'm the guy he was talking about, by the way."
Yeah, I'm Lieutenant Jack Cole, and by the way, like, you don't believe me? Give me a lie detector right now. Hook me up.
Right.
I'll answer any question.
Yeah, when you shapeshift, you do get Steven Seagal's incredibly low heart rate.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what translates.
I can control all that shit. That's my superpower.
He's not flustered.
Uh-uh.
Heart of stone.
And again, things go down, he's ready to fight. He'll throw people through doors, through windows.
He's not ready to fight. He's ready to push people around.
And that's shoulder. With his
I do like
real,
Zach,
very real martial arts.
Step by step, having to go, I got to go take a piss, and changing into the next person, and then working his way up the next rung.
Well, here's the brilliant part of it is they don't know. They're not going like, wow, this guy's got a real weak bladder. I'm 4 different people to them.
Yeah. Wow. Terry Silver's been in there a while.
Upset Tommy.
Tapper's
Tapper's already walked away, looked back at the casino sign, and he's off. He's off to the next one.
Oh shit! All right, my number 4. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to control my life. I want to travel the world. Go all types of places. But I'm not that far from being any of those things right now. Not rich, but I do all right for myself. So I'm pretty successful.
You travel a lot.
I travel a lot. Maybe not the world, but someday, right? What I don't have is an ability to see through the matrix. To see through all the illusions in front of us that distract us from the reality of the situation. What I don't have are magical hands that I can put together like so to filter out all of the bullshit.
I thought you were going
and see things
Mr.
for what they
Fantastic.
really are. No, I'm not Mr. Fantastic.
I thought you were going to say you're going to finger blast the world.
I'm Coakley from Hall Pass.
Why? Why is there's so many other people you could be?
Coakley's got a good life.
I urge everyone watching on YouTube to rewind about 30 seconds and look at the look on Amin's face when he says, I have magical hands. No, before that, you just go,
does the Illuminati shit.
Magical hands. I was like, Mr. Miyagi? Like, what is the angle with these magical hands?
Oh, fuck. Coakley would be a fun one to be.
Oh, man. Just traveling the world, banging broads left and right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll remind you again, you're not Coakley. You look like Coakley.
Yeah, but he's clearly working for him.
Yeah.
And
So
their personalities are not that different.
I feel like Amin is shape-shifting into these people and then replacing them in the movie they're in.
Amin just wants to talk about someone's floppy tits and he pretend it's on telephone.
Clip it.
That's my sister. Oh yeah, how's she been? How's she been? Oh yeah. Well, they got divorced. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was going great.
All right, my number 4, it's a similar vein, and this one came first, but it's pretty straightforward. I want to be able to swim in the ocean, but also I want to be a badass shark from Deep Blue Sea.
Wow. Oh, I thought you were going to be
Zach. I thought
Jaws the Revenge.
Zach had a theme going. I thought for sure you were going to be the shark from Jaws, not from Deep Blue Sea, though.
Oh, no, I definitely don't want to be that shark. I want to be the genetically
Jaws?
engineered super big brain shark that's freakishly large.
I mean, Jaws is pretty smart. It went from fucking Cape Cod down to the Bahamas.
Have you seen the look on his face? I don't
Look like a
know
shark?
if you can call that
Real
a smart
teeth?
shark.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I would like to be able to roar like a wildebeest or like a hippo on the plains, but
Or
I
like
don't
an
know
anaconda.
about. And I thought about the anaconda. Shark over anaconda by far to me. It's a no-brainer.
Wow. By far?
By far.
What if that anaconda was half Bolo Young?
Well, now we're doing crossover CT5s.
Put it down.
We're getting closer and closer to Amin's dream of CT5s
of different
that are on
things in the
multiple CT5s,
CT5,
but not the same CT5.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time till we do that episode.
Now you get it.
Oh shit. All right. Number 3. I'm in the security system. I'm talking to the security team. Guess what this casino uses? It's a modern day casino. We got a lot of AI. We got a lot of virtual reality stuff. Well, I need someone that knows how to, 1, handle powerful people, and 2, how to exist inside of virtual reality. Plus, I'm trying to do a thing where I progressively morph into something that was similar to the last one. Well, I'm allowing the jugs of one Steven Seagal as oh wait, Half Past Dead. I said the Glimmer Man. I meant Half Past Dead. I'm sorry. Earlier. Not the Glimmer Man. The jugs of Steven Seagal as he got his fat ass up that rope. Pretty much the same size as Meredith Johnson in Disclosure. So I'm walking around as Meredith Johnson in this VR, in this AI, figuring out the security systems, finding the weaknesses of where I can attack next.
This is going to be really, really uncomfortable.
So just
because my number.
So you're
3.
Sasha Pavlovich from Half Past Dead, not Lieutenant Jack Cole.
Right? Yeah. That's my bad.
Okay.
That's my bad. I mixed them up in my head.
When you're in the AI, are you like the stick figure with the face and the whole mugshot plastered on?
Of course. Yeah.
She has? Okay.
That's how you move around in a virtual reality.
All right. Yep.
And you
Best
didn't want to
hacker
be
in the
Russell
game.
Crowe, huh?
I didn't want to what? Be Russell
You didn't
Crowe?
want to be Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Sid 6.7. He was on my list.
Yeah.
I thought about him.
All right. Well, this is going to be really awkward because this isn't a superpower. But I definitely wanted to be Michael Douglas in Disclosure just to show how it's done. Just to show him how it's done.
Show me how what's done.
Well, show Michael Douglas how it's done, but now I got to show you how it's done with the
You
old.
gonna fuck me with champagne bottles?
Well, no, I'm going to get my dick sucked and not feel guilty about it.
I don't see a forklift in this VR. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, you made it. You made it weird.
I didn't make
right
shit
into
weird.
that one somehow.
You could have changed your pick just now.
Nope.
What?
I like my pick.
What happened is you saw me as Meredith Johnson. You said, "Yep, it's time."
But both of you have your respective heads in this situation.
I don't like that.
I'm all right with it.
Whoa!
How come you coach him but not me?
Okay.
Hey, Zach, you want a couple of rounds of my punching bag?
Why are your balls on my forehead? Oh, I'm upside down.
My number 3, I've gotten flying out of the way. I've gotten swimming and being a shark out of the way. Those are very helpful to me. Now I can focus on what I really want to look like, which is a muscle-bound luchador with venom flowing through his veins. I want to be Bane from Batman and Robin.
Oh,
Jesus, why? You're not even the good Bane.
Also, trench coat, driving hat, invisible.
That's true.
Can't see me.
That's true. No one knows it's you.
no-brainer.
I hated that.
Well,
I hated that.
You want to repeat it? What do you
It's
say?
a no-baner.
Oh, okay.
I hated that.
You said luchador and
About a nacho?
I got a little. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, my mind doesn't go there. I don't have that algorithm.
Number 2, Zach.
Well, as Meredith Johnson, after Amin had his way with me, I found the weakness. I found the weakness in the casino, and you might be thinking, "Oh, roulette, blackjack tables, slots. We just going for the vault? How do we get all this money heisted from this casino?"
Mm-hmm.
No, the weakness that I found was actually where they keep the money and how they count the money in the sports book, right? We're in the sports book. Like, I got to get there. I got to get security. I got to get a lot of people away from that. Well, how do I do that? How do I get people away from the sports book? Well, I'm going to have to create a distraction. I'm going to have to create a massive, massive distraction. Maybe 2 of the biggest distractions we've ever sweated through. I'm also going to be barbed wire, and I'm going to be putting on a show away from the sports book to get people moving over there to see what's happening.
I have a feeling I know what number 1 is going to be, but all right. So now you've gone from a digital broad to a real life broad.
You guys have no idea where number 1's going. No idea.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So it's
Number
a
2 for
distraction.
me.
That's the number 2 most important part of the heist.
Yeah, I got to get people away from the sports book where the biggest weaknesses are. And if I get security and all these people away from it, if I get eyes away from that, swoop in easily take all that money.
Number 2. I want fame and fortune, as I've said. And there's one way to do it. The ultimate way is to fight for it. Get in a ring and hand-to-hand combat with the person across from you. But I also want to know the simple joys of defeating my opponent and then taking his headband and twirling it above my head in celebration. I want to be Bolo Young in Bloodsport.
Yeah. Are you going to learn from his mistakes and help Chun-Li win the Kumite?
Yes, absolutely. Again, I'm gonna finish Van Damme. I'm not gonna taunt and all that stuff.
I think you meant you're the reporter then.
Yep. Mays, earlier today on the radio, Zach said that Dyson Daniels' nickname, the Great Barrier Thief, is dumb.
It is.
And he should be called the Knife. And I said, what? He said, yeah, because I'm dicing him up on offense. And I said, well, that doesn't make sense because he's not a great offensive player. He's a great defensive player.
No, he's dicing up. He's cutting down the offense of the other team.
Yeah, then you corrected yourself there. But I said, when you said Dyson, because it's Dyson, I thought you meant like the vacuum. I thought if you said, you call him, he's sucking balls and stuff, then he's the Dyson. Yeah.
He said that on the radio, on NBA radio.
Well, yeah, because he steals balls and
you said he's sucking
Dyson,
up all the balls. Yeah. That's what you said.
Like a vacuum. A vacuum.
Zach, what if we call them the slap chop?
Oh, I like that.
As opposed to the knife,
I don't mind that. Yeah.
More traditional. So like slap, because then you could say like he dices and then he juliennes.
Yeah.
What's happening? What it means?
That's not a slap chop. That's not a slap chop.
Thing you go,
nope.
You put the thing in there. And go,
this is how someone masturbates when their arms asleep. This is the stranger.
Oh Lord. All right.
I can't. No one's got my number one based on where you guys are going, and I cannot. I thought it was going to be unanimous.
Really?
Yeah.
My number two, and this was the winner of a category that was probably the most common on my OOLIs, which we'll get to, but kind of like the ideal form, right? Like the peak male physique, a specimen, as Gronk would say. And I went with He-Man from Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
So I was choosing between Dolphs, thought about Drago, but I like the longer hair look. Plus, He-Man has a sword. He does have the
sword.
weird...
He rules over 8 people.
He does have the He-Man outfit, which is not ideal, but
maybe
I'll, find some other clothes or something. But yeah, the sword, the shaggy hair.
Different from Drago because you just added a cape and a sword.
And longer hair.
And
longer hair, yeah.
And a gun.
And a gun.
He-Man had a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my pick.
Not Skeletor, huh?
No, not that mask.
Not about being Skeletor, to be honest with you.
Why?
So I could send FaceTimes to like 8 people on the turn here.
You could do Jack Palance and do that.
Oh my God. Cutting room floor.
You could be Commissioner Gordon and do that.
That idiot. Zach, you're number one.
My number one, the distraction has been set, right? I have gotten everyone away from the
You've gotten everyone out of the sports book. Barbed Wire says, hold that thought, I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, what she's done, no. She's not leading them to the bathroom. She's saying, hey, there's this High Rollers VIP lounge off to the side. Go meet me in there. All of you people, I'm gonna rock your world, right? And it's barbed wire. No one's gonna say no to that, right? Everyone's ready to sweat, get dehydrated. So they all just mass rush. It doesn't matter how many of you are, I'll take care of all of you. They all rush over there.
What?
There's
you
one
got
person.
Barbed Wire doing a gangbang?
I've got barbed wire tempting with a gangbang. Okay. They all rush away and they need some coverage in the sports book, right? Like everyone's gone from it. And it's right near this restaurant, and the person who's in charge of all the entertainment stuff, they're the only one left there as everyone else has gone off. Like, well, I don't really want to be 33rd on this list of barbed wire people. Like maybe I'll try to get you another day or whatever. But see, the sports book doesn't have everyone there. Like we at least got to take some bets and stuff. We got to go over there, right? So they go over there and they see a familiar face, right? They see someone. They're like, oh, hold on a second. Why? Like all of a sudden you have all these duffel bags, right? You have all these duffel bags, and like, what are you doing in the sports book with all these duffel bags? Like this is crazy. Also, you look so fucking familiar to me. I know I've seen you around here before. And what I've done is I have taken all the money into these duffel bags, except for one. One bag is like no, see, this is what I got in here because I'm just obsessed with this. And the reason I look so familiar, I've not shapeshifted into John Taffer. I've shapeshifted into his twin, Ed. But I'm watching baseball. I'm in the sports book. And I got a bag full of baseballs to show them when they're like, oh, you got all these duffel bags. Oh, it's just full of baseballs. I love baseball. Watch me throw. And now I can just waltz away with all that money and all these duffel bags. Why? Because I got the strength of a fucking chimpanzee.
It's incredible. You just executed the worst heist ever, given the ability to shapeshift it to anybody.
What are you talking about? They'll never know. 6 people in the bathroom right now that they're waiting for.
Yeah, what did you shapeshift it to Ed?
What?
You got everybody to go line up for the gangbang, and then he snuck off and turned
go line up
into
for the gangbang, and I snuck off. Had to go freshen up, get myself ready. Became Ed. Went and took all the money out of the sports book.
Yeah.
And I do look familiar because I look just like the first guy you were dealing with.
So I thought because you had a heist going on here that you would shapeshift into the In-N-Out Bandit, and this distraction would be to turn into James Dolan. But Ed was obviously from the jump the most likely.
That's who I want to be the most. Yeah.
You know what? I actually thought when he said, I'm going to enter the system software, I thought he was going to be
John Morman.
Yeah. I thought about it. I thought about it.
Then eventually turn it to Roscoe down the line, right? Like that's what I thought
Roscoe probably could have. Roscoe could have handled himself in the VR world.
For sure, yeah. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
You saw him play that shooting first-person shooter game.
Yeah, he knew. Like, well, if shit went down, I would have had to turn into Roscoe. Yeah. Amin, you're number one.
My number one. I honestly thought it was going to be unanimous because I was like, who's got it better than this guy?
Well, I did Ed.
Yeah. Rich, powerful, and banging prime Sharon Stone and prime vanity. It's Coach from Action Jackson.
Coach!
Yeah.
Action Jackson.
No, Action Jackson didn't bang Sharon Stone. He just kind of like flirted with her and then she died like the next scene. Coach is the only one to confirm
kills. You're drugging up, you're pumping Vanity full of heroin?
I mean, I give her the heroin. She's already on heroin. I didn't. Now, yes. Then, that was Coach. That wasn't me. I'm here picking up the pieces.
All right,
You'd be a super villain?
Zach uses shapeshifts to do a weird heist at a casino. Yeah. I used my shapeshifts for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, to like experience different things. I want to fly, I want to be strong, all this stuff. Yeah.
Amin, 2 of his last 3 picks, and kind of Coakley as well, have just been trying to bang people in the movies.
Let me tell you the original list I had. Much more closely follow the theme. Let's just say that. This is me like, let me spice it up.
All right.
Well, one of his picks was only to bang me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it at the time, but
it was a bonus.
And it was just like, well, I guess mouth to mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Not yet.
Oh. I need the urgency one there. I need. That's.
Not yet.
My number one.
I got to ship back.
My number one. Definitely less useful than most of the other ones on my list. But first thing that came to my mind, and you might say that there's only one character in Cinephobe history who is a master of shapeshifting, and that's why I'm going to be the Turtle Man
No.
from Master of Disguise.
That's your number one?
Is to be Pistachio Disguisey on 9/11?
No. The Turtle Man. And yes, caveat.
You find out about 9/11 during this.
All right. So to be clear, Zach wants to be a chimp as his number one morph.
Well, I want to pull off the heist as a chimp.
Your number one morph was to be a chimp. Maze's number one morph was to be Turtle Man on 9/11. And I'm the monster because I want to bang Prime Vanity and Prime Sharon Stone.
Yeah. Because your method for getting to bang them is real bad.
No, I think Turtle Man and any tragedy. Shapeshifted to Turtle Man.
January 6th.
Really make it awkward for everybody involved, you know? Oh, that's weird.
Explodes.
Why is Turtle Man here? I don't know.
He becomes like the Nick Castellanos of...
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Castellanos of world
Turtle
disasters.
Man hits a home run every time something goes bad. That's what happens.
Not a bad pigeon.
All the cutting room floor.
Yeah, let's hear him.
Okay. Danny McBride from Land of the Lost.
Really?
When he finds Chaka's tribe at the end and it's all hot women.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, the cop who frisks Giselle in Taxi.
You just want to feel out.
This is not shapeshifting.
That's just illegal.
Whoever is banging Sergeant Leach in Jack Reacher.
Nobody was.
No, someone was. Trust me. Sergeant Leach wasn't just out here, man. Let's see what else I have here. Brad Wesley. Yes, Brad Wesley.
That should have been your number 2, maybe.
Mike Lowry, Bad Boys 2, but then I decided I didn't want to be a cop, so.
You want to be a cop that fills up Giselle.
That's a different kind of cop. Mike Lowry's a dirty cop.
This is such a horny list.
This is illegal, what you're proposing.
But not dirty.
CT5 horniest characters is Amin's list, actually, of all us.
I want this should go on that list as well. I want to be the tech guy from Time Cop. Because whether it's he's experiencing virtual reality to its fullest or the alternate reality where he's super successful and banging broads left and right, either or, I'll take either one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. I want to be the Pepsi sign from Madame Werb. I want to kill someone that really annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dennis Chavante from Observe and Report. This seemed like it'd be fun. The foreign exchange student from Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
I thought you wanted to be Mike Dexter. Yeah.
I thought about Mike Dexter.
You don't want to be called
I had Kenny Fisher written down. Shapeshifted to Kenny Fisher.
John Favreau in The Breakup. I want to give advice. The Rumble in Money Plane.
Yeah, that I get. I thought about trying to work him in. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else I have here. Spaghetti lasagna and Smoking Aces. He seemed like he lived a full life.
Yeah. Yeah, he lived a life.
Based on his death?
I mean, like he dies at the end, but like
his life long life.
That was the beginning.
Decade. Well,
no, but like his life though. Jack Black in Envy.
Sure.
All right.
I thought about the main reason I didn't want to become Thomas James Dolan is because he doesn't have sex. He has no romantic life at all. Yeah, no prospects. No, he doesn't.
There's Annie.
No, they barely know each other.
Yeah, that's filled with sex.
And I for the virtual art, I did think about Sid. I thought about Job. I did think about Roscoe. I also thought about, instead of Meredith Johnson, the female hacker from Hurricane Heist.
Sure.
Oh,
thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple more here for you. Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son.
You are him. What do you mean shapeshift? You just want to be a white kid doing it? Ben
Stiller, the Heartbreak Kid.
Why would
I just want to know what it's. I just want to know what it's like to be able to lie like that.
Once
You
again.
want to be able to know?
Yeah.
I'm
Interesting.
integrity filled. And finally, I want to be
exhausted
Ryan
now.
Reynolds in R.I.P.D. for no other reason just to piss Zach off.
That would do it.
All right. I just came up with this
Stupid
one,
movie.
and I'm kind of mad that I don't have him on my list, but I don't think I'm going to put him in. The Pimp Robot from Cobra. I'd love to be the Pimp Robot. Shapeshift into that fur coat. Before I came up with the Condor, I thought I would have to be the Silver Surfer to be able to fly.
Oh, yeah. I think you're telling your sad story trying to bang Sue Storm.
And he can kind of shapeshift as well.
I thought about Silver Surfer, and I was like,
You
does
can
he
swoop in
ever-
pretty easily.
The
Does
Dirty
he ever
Mac.
get to actually bang her?
Yeah.
He tries.
It's a deleted scene.
Deleted scene.
Pretty graphically.
Along with the Hulk and Black Widow.
Johnny Blaze from Ghost Rider when Nick Cage had the abs that people thought were photoshopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Plus flaming
absolutely.
skeleton with a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Cloud. Along came Polly.
Oh, Cloud would be
Confident enough
a great
to
one.
walk around butt naked.
Yeah.
I came very close to saying Foy from A Million Ways. Then I remembered the whole shitting himself scene. I was like, I've been there.
That's
Don't
tough,
want
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Thought about
You were there
Link from
recently.
Encino Man after they clean him up after that makeover. Some kind of Jean-Claude Van Damme probably needs to be mentioned. Not sure which one.
Oh, I thought about going to Frank Dukes, like regular Frank Dukes, not young Frank Dukes. Just to say, like, I invented putting your underwear on dick first, and that's
So-
how I was going to dazzle like the higher ups.
So in your mind, Zach, you were like, the genie came to you and said, what do you want to morph into? And you said, Frank Dukes. And then he presented young Frank Dukes. And
I
you
said,
said,
"No."
he said, "Whoa." Not yet.
Not yet.
Wolverine from X-Men Origins, but you don't get
Yeah.
the adamantium, so that would kind of suck. Arnold
Well, you
in
do.
Hercules in New York.
You do.
You got it.
You look like Wolverine. You don't have adamantium.
Maze has a
Oh.
different. Yeah, I got him. I got the Wolverine. I got everything.
Yeah.
That,
Well, then for the big,
if you had
big
adamantium, that'd be
condor,
pretty cool.
you don't know how to fly.
I'd learn. Practice.
Yeah,
You're gonna
you got
die.
the worst
die.
morphing ever. Like he's sitting there fucking trying to learn how to fly and shit.
Flapping his big ass wings.
Meanwhile, Zach's blowing me in disclosure like
What?
there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and mine's worse.
No learning curve.
Big Daddy Mars. Ghost of
No,
Mars.
God damn it. That's to
Coffee
piss me.
Black.
Here, you be Big Daddy Mars, and Amin could be Ryan Reynolds from RIPD, and I'm just going to go on a murderous rampage.
Coffee Black from Semi Pro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought about it.
I thought
couple
about
of players.
Herc.
Monix.
The Predator. Zac Efron from the Beach Bum with the panini beard. Blowing vape clouds. Parker Posey from Blade Trinity.
Ice-T. 2000 miles of grace. I just want to see how that
Anaconda, the
feels.
Anaconda from Anaconda. McCavity from Cats. I wasn't sure if I would get the teleporting.
What?
No.
If you get the
that's-
teleporting,
that's
that'd be
awful.
sick. But I don't think you
Good
do.
Lord.
Channing Tatum from Jupiter Ascending. You get the hover boots. The White Chicks.
Why did you just wish for a hover
from
boots?
White Chicks? Because it's shapeshifting. It's not.
Wait, you
gear.
want to be the chicks that they're pretending to be, or the ones that
I want to
they
be.
become?
I was thinking, like, if you want to really freak somebody out, you would turn into the way that they look undercover as the White Chicks.
Unsettling. It's
Yeah.
unsettling. Yeah.
Speaking
You
of
have-
unsettling,
hold
the
on.
Cyclos from Battlefield Earth.
I thought for sure Zach wanted to be one of those.
No.
Speaking of unsettling,
Too tall.
Norm from A Gnome Named Norm, but also
To
you get
have
the
that
hog.
hog.
Speaking of unsettling, the Goblin from Troll 2. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, I wouldn't mind being that witch.
The Mind Goblin?
I wouldn't mind
And-
being that witch.
I just wrote this down because I had to. Rolf from Tiptoes.
All right. I said, I was on my cutting report. I took it out. Maurice. I wanted to be Maurice.
Why? Because you want to be
I don't
stuffed
know.
in a couch?
I don't know. I was just like, I was trying to do the math. I'm like, am I on my knees? Do they only shoot me from the waist
Apparently
up?
I am in a means shape-shifting world.
And I'm shooting him for the waist up for sure.
I don't know how it works if I'm Rolf, but I think I would throw a lot of people off by shapeshifting into Rolf, so I'd do that.
Yeah. And you've got your head.
Maybe I do turn into the couch with him in it already.
The whole thing?
I also thought about being Ben Affleck in Geely.
Oh, that's not bad. What about Justin Bartha?
Maybe my pea sneeze.
Well,
send us your CT5 list for shapeshifting.
Or I guess at who you want to turn into to have sex like Amin did.
At Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Cinephobe Pod, at Count the Dings, or you throw in the Discord by being a Patreon member, patreon.com/Count the Dings.
This motherfucker wondered what it would be like to have Channing Tatum's boots. That's what you morphed.
I want to be Marty McFly just for the hoverboard.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.